Good, chilly morning to you. Saturday, April 22nd. The sun is thinking about coming up. It's before 7 a.m. But as you can see, the grass looks great. The driveway's dry. And we're going to play some baseball. But first, we need ice cold caffeinated beverages. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Daily Craig. Saturday, as I mentioned, it is early. It is game day, and it's going to be, hopefully, a fantastic fun day. We got some stuff to do after baseball, so can't wait to get through the games, hopefully a couple dubs, and then get home and do some more stuff around the house. It is going to be chilly. Going to be 40s and then low 50s for both games, which is kind of shocking considering a week ago at this time it was 80 degrees. So Indiana in the spring is all over the place, but I'm on my way to McDonald's, pick up a drink, maybe a sandwich, and we're going to get our day going. We went over to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on Thursday and watched some of the testing. They were supposed to do testing Thursday, Friday, but yesterday it rained, so it got rained out. I have applied for a credential, so fingers crossed, hopefully I get a media pass where I can get over there once in a while, maybe do some stuff from the pits, maybe some stuff from the garage. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool to have one and to be able to kind of take you guys where the normal Joe Schmo can't. So we'll see if I get accepted or denied. I do a show every day in the month of May called 500 Today. So make sure you stay tuned for that if you are a racing fan. We just go over the speeds of the day, talk about the stories and all kinds of stuff. In the month of May here in Indy, it is a big deal, obviously, for the race coming up. But anyway, today we are on to baseball, do some other stuff, and yeah, look at this. Hang on, I'm gonna show you the sunrise. Let's start our day with a nice sunrise, huh? Looky there, creeping over the farmhouses that's back in the distance, and some woods that are remaining, and some people's houses, and some campers. The sun is trying to make its appearance. It's gonna be sunny all day, just chilly. Indiana can't make up its mind what season they want it to be. Now I'm just showing home. All right, we're home from baseball. Look at this. We got some sliders. We were throwing sliders, and now we're eating sliders. How about that? Onion chips, cheeseburgers, cheese and a drink. Good evening. 8 o'clock, 42 degrees. After a long morning, afternoon of baseball, tomorrow could be even longer. We're going to go get in the car and pick up some pizza. Okay, as I mentioned, 8 o'clock, we're going to pick up pizza. We're going to run into Kroger's and pick up some drinks for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a doozy. It's the elimination bracket. There are 7 teams on one field. So games go at 8, 10, noon, 2, 4, and 6 is the championship game. Today, same exact thing. Everybody got 2 games on the same field. Started at 8 a.m. and the last game is getting ready to get started here at 8 p.m. It looks like things are falling into place. Out of the 7 teams, I'm sorry, 2, 4, 6, 7 teams in the bracket. Looks like we're going to be either 4th or 5th, maybe 3rd. We went 1-1 today. Played really, really well. Pitching was awesome. We hit the crap out of the ball, which is to everybody all the time. Every hit was right to somebody. We only struck out twice in the first game, twice in the second game. So we're definitely making strides. There was a while there about a month ago that we were willy-nilly at the plate, swinging at everything, not even swinging at some stuff, striking out like crazy. But we're right where we need to be. We're going to make a little run tomorrow. The problem is we could play at 8 a.m., where it looks like we're going to, and then not play again until 2 p.m. So we're going to have some time in between games to do whatever. The weather is going to be a problem. It looks like it's going to be mid to low 30s almost all day, maybe up to 40, mid 40s by the afternoon, but it is going to be a chilly day at the ballpark, which impacts obviously attitudes and mental strength and also the bats. So it's going to be quite a game of attrition all day. It's going to be quite a journey, and yeah, it's gonna be real interesting tomorrow. Hey, here we go. We got a little Papa John's for dinner. A little thin crust, Brooklyn style, even though it looks normal. And then some cheese. So, it's another pizza night. I feel like that's all we're having lately is pizza. We're watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and the pizza suddenly turned not good because they made a killer pizza on here.
You just keep eating.
So it's like, oh man. Literally I had like 2 pieces and like, oh, I'm done with this because I wanted what they were eating. I love a Flavor Town t-shirt. Look at that.
Your sister can make you.
That'd be cool. Pineapple. Anyway, this is a great show to have in the background. You get some random ideas for recipes, then you're like, oh, that looks really difficult to make. Taiji, is that what it is? Cows by the piece. Huh. The life of travel sports, I think all sports, not just baseball, but you're literally, there's an app called Game Changer that's got all the teams, and that's kind of how you score games and all that kind of stuff. Literally had 3 games back to back to back on checking scores and seeing who's winning. At the end of the day, we got the number 3 seed out of 7, which pushes us to a 10 a.m. game, not an 8 a.m. game. Now, you might think 2 hours, whatever. If it's an 8 a.m. game, we have to be there at 7, and it takes a good 45 minutes to get there, so we're leaving at 6:15. Probably 6 o'clock, to be honest. Make sure we get there. And it's going to be what?
35 degrees.
35 degrees. Now, 10 o'clock.
Within a half hour, it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock, which is what we played today. We left the house at 8:15. Got there pretty much right at 9. There's just some construction and stuff. But that's the whole difference, right? Instead of leaving at 6, you're leaving at 8. So you got 2 hours, and that makes sense because the game's 2 hours later. But anyway, for us, it's a big deal because we get to, if you're leaving at 6, you're getting up every bit at 5:15, 5:30 to get up, get some food, and get going. Now, we're getting up at 7, which is kind of normal get up time on a weekday. The thing that's weird is the 8 o'clock games are, we're on the south side of Indianapolis. These 2 teams are from Yorktown on the northeast side and Lafayette, the northwest part of Indiana. Not Indiana, but past Indianapolis. I think it's an hour and a half for both teams, don't you think? Yeah, it's every bit of an hour and a half drive for these guys. So, I mean, they were the last 2 off the field at 10 o'clock tonight, and they have to be right back there bright and early. So, that's how it works sometimes. It's crazy. But anyway, it's going to be freezing cold. Even when we play, it's still going to be high 30s. It is going to be a chilly day all day. It's really going to be who can pitch and get some outs and get some timely hits. So we're going to go give it the best shot and see how we do. If we win at 10, we play at 4. And if we win at 4, we play at 6. So if we win, our day is our day shot. But hopefully it turns out well. All right, time to head to bed past midnight here. Sorry, it was not the most eventful day for the vlog. Apologize. But we got up early. It was a nice day, or quasi-nice. The sun was out for a while. It got colder as the day went on. First game, warm-ups, and the first game was fine, the weather, and then the second game, the wind started howling, and that got really chilly. So we're getting everything ready for tomorrow. We got sweatshirts, probably going to take some gloves. Got a couple more hand warmers that we've had for a couple years, so we're going to do that, and hopefully get a win. Thankful we don't play at 8 o'clock. We could sleep in a little bit like we mentioned, but what did we do? We played, stopped for lunch on the way home. Got back, had the TV on, tried to take a couple naps, but just kind of had other stuff going on. And before we knew it, it was dinner time, got some pizza, monitored some other games, watched some Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and here we go. So not the most exciting day, but I thank you for being here. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. And tomorrow could go about 15 different ways. We could win, and then we have time to kill and do some stuff. We could lose, then we have all day to grocery shop and stuff. But I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm sorry for doing that. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend.